Hi everyone, this is a topical issue session and I'm going to talk about warriors who are very feared from a country that today is known as Benin in West Africa, but a tribe called Fon of Dahomey, the kingdom of Dahomey, is where this occurred. A king of that country, Dahomey Kingdom, was a very worried man. Most of the men had been killed in war, and the neighboring tribe was advancing to attack. He was at a loss of what to do. So he put the few men who are there on the front line and then asked the women to dress as men with weapons and stay behind the men so as to intimidate the opposing army. The war raged on, and unfortunately most of the men who were on the front line died. So rather than give in to slavery, the women launched an attack and they wiped out the whole army that was on the opposite side. Starting from that time, the king decided that they would look for a unit of women warriors. They trained hard. They would step on thorns with bare feet. They did a lot of harder practices, and they were good at firing flintlock gun. They were good in arm-to-arm combat. They were very fine warriors. In fact, they were better warriors than men. So it became a country that women used to go to war. They are the women that would hunt elephants. They are the women who did most of the dangerous jobs. And that was the beginning of the elephant hunters army of Benin, Dahomey, that time, or the Minos, they used to call them Mohammedans. They were a force to reckon with. And even when the French came, they resisted the French with a lot. They were so fierce that even the French had a hard time quelling them down. There was a woman warrior who led a rebellion against the French for a long time. She was eventually killed, but she gave them a hard time. The army was disbanded, then later Dahomey was merged with Benin, becoming one country. And there is a woman warrior who lived until when Benin had gotten independent and was interviewed in 1978. She was still alive, who had fought in the French war, a war against the French. So why are we learning about the women warriors of Dahomey? In some societies, especially our African societies, women were looked down upon. But a situation like that came to bring the best of women. And many of the countries have learned. Now women get education. They are in key positions, leadership positions, which was not a thing of the past. Meaning that women can just perform as good as men or even better, because the Dahomey women warriors were better than the men fighters. A situation brings out the best of people. And when we believe in God, any situation, no matter how bad it is, if properly handled, will bring the best out of us. Let's utilize any situation, bad or good, to our advantage. That is the end of the talk about the women, the elephant hunters of Dahomey, the unit of women warriors that was feared in the whole of West Africa. Thank you.